Hard Facts.
I am Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts, where we separate truth from fiction. We're passionate about the hard-hitting stories that matter. Get ready to challenge your perception and discover the real world. Let's dive deep into issues that affect our communities, revealing the untold stories and giving you a voice. No sensationalism, no bias, just raw, unadulterated truth. I am committed to delivering news without compromise. Hard facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Are you tired of all the noise and speculation in the news? On Hard Facts, we cut through the clutter and get straight to the truth.
If only Fubra has been aware of the boo-boo trap, he would have understood in democracy there are bases for everybody to do accordingly.
Join us as we bring you the stories that matter. We go beyond the headlines to uncover the real facts and the core of every story.
We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, nothing good will come out. What did they promise us? They will be in charge of security and life and whatever. But what are we getting in return?
With in-depth analysis and experts interviews, Hard Facts delivers the truth that others dare not to reveal. Tune into Hard Facts every weekday, 3 to 6 p.m. and arm yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate today's complex world. Hard Facts, where the truth always prevails.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
It's 2025. The biggest conversations are happening on Hard Facts.
If the model of Rebolo was genuinely interested in local government funds, would have protested to be cancelled.
Somebody is receiving 30,000 naira after serving the country for 5 years.
From the stories shaping Nigeria's future.
And he don't put my mood further whenever people are clapping, he's praise singers when they ought to be telling him the truth.
I mean, he did not do any remarkable thing in your state, and you are celebrating corruption time.
To real-time feedback from you, the citizens.
There is propaganda. They can never make it work. I will not support that tax reform.
If NBS is turning out very fake data to us, because this data lacks empirical evidence.
We dig deep with the decision makers, hold the powerful accountable, and keep the conversation alive on social media. Join Maryann Okon every Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the most interesting news and current affairs show on radio.
I'm so sorry. I hate it when people make assertions from very skewed and biased places.
Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Ten minutes gone past the 3 o'clock hour, officially welcoming you to the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itimu and Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. I'm Maryann Okon. This is Hard Facts. Of course, this will be your most authentic news experience. This is the best that you can have on the radio. Take that to the bank, I promise you. From now till 6 p.m, it promises to be great information, conversations, intriguing conversations that will keep you thinking. And you'd live here. I always want to tell people this every single day I come on the show. This is not just one of those shows that makes you feel good. The most important thing is that you come away with something. You live the show a more rounded person, better than you did join us. It's like when you go to church, you're filled with the Holy Ghost. This time you're filled with more information, and you maybe helps you to be a better thinker and, prepare for actionable plans. We're live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. You could be part of the conversation if you join us via X. Use the hashtag HardFact. And also, if you're listening from outside of the country, you could be part of the conversation via WhatsApp. Call us on WhatsApp, except you are not outside of the country. You're not allowed to call WhatsApp. Only those who are outside the country, yes, you're allowed to call us via WhatsApp. We'll take your calls. But these are the big three stories for today. As usual, the weekend gets pretty pregnant. And then, of course, the new week gives birth to stories. And some of these stories, you and I have been talking about them on social media, causing them to trend. But this is how we start the show. Welcome, Lagos.
Get ready for the most important news of the day. It's time for the Big Three Stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big Three every weekday, 3 to 4 p.m. and stay informed with the news that matters the most. Hard Facts, where the truth always comes first.
This is Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3 FM. My name is Shegwa Rinze.
All right, we're back. Let's look at the big stories making headlines today. Well, let's start with the protest because everyone's talking about the protest. The Take It Back movement had defied the police. Yes, the police had said, no, you're trying to upstage us on our day. It's International Day for Policing. Why are you taking up all our space? Well, they defied and showed up. I don't know about Lagos, but there was a lot of people, or there were a lot of people in Abuja and Port Harcourt, and what we hear is that people were tear gassed. We got some videos from our correspondents in Port Harcourt showing us how people were being tear gassed. I don't understand why people are not just allowed to protest. It's a peaceful protest. Just let them protest. Let them say their bit, and then they can go home. Let people protest. Why does it have to be the police? Why the tear gas? Why don't you just let them peacefully march? Same thing with the the Muslim guys in Abuja. What's their name now? Is it the Sunni or the other people? I don't know their names. Anyway, let people protest quietly. Now, when you see that, they're being violent, then you can, but just in saner climes, you see people being allowed to protest and the police walks side by side. They're making sure that they keep an eye on the protesters so that someone from, these unruly characters don't take advantage of the protest. No, but in Nigeria, every protest is an affront either to the police, to the army, or it's either we're trying to unseat the president. Why can't people be allowed to protest? And for those of you who didn't go out, is it that you don't care? The cost of living crisis is not your problem. You'd rather manage because life is short. I'm just asking. Or you were just not interested. What was it? Anyway, let's move away from that. Let's stay in Lagos. Some men were caught on camera. Apparently, they were armed vandals terrorizing an estate. They're not terrorizing cars on the road, though. They were terrorizing an estate in Lekki. They were targeting luxury cars. Lekki. It's a story on the Punch newspaper. Caught on camera, armed vandals terrorize Lekki and target luxury cars. Some Nigerians have expressed anger and concern following the emergence of a CCTV footage showing armed men vandalizing and dismantling parts of cars parked within an estate reportedly located in Lekki Phase 1 area of Lagos State. Although the footage showed the event occurred on March 7, the video was shared on Sunday, this past Sunday, by Tokpe Fashua, special advisor to the president, and showed the suspects described as smart-looking guys armed to the teeth, operating with precision and without being challenged. Now, the footage, according to Fashua, was obtained from a victim of the robbery. This video, I quote, I got from a victim of a very organized crime. These are armed robbers who also stripped cars somewhere in Lekki. They were caught on CCTV cameras, but are probably still at large. I hope they are apprehended, Fashoa wrote. Now, this post obviously triggered all kinds of reactions. Many Nigerians calling for a revamp of estate security and improved forensic investigation by law enforcement agents. Have you tried taking a stroll around Lekki? Just tried. There are this cluster of boys. I don't want to call them Agboros, but just strange looking men, just clustered. And the moment they see that you're alone, they want to, try to attack you. I mean, I'm talking about broad daylight. So they come like in fives. And I'm imagining what happened on the day that we had that heavy traffic. I think that was last week, Wednesday. I'm just imagining the number of robbery cases that occurred. So as a Lagos resident, does this worry you? Because it happened right bang in the middle of Lekki Phase 1. It didn't happen in Lakoe. It didn't happen in Nicom Town. It happened in Lekki Phase 1. Should we be concerned about our security generally if these people armed to the teeth can just get into it? And that estate doesn't look like a tiny estate. Should we be worried? All right, let's talk about Nigeria in general. The Daily Trust newspaper here says ACF to federal government stop the killings in Plateau. By the way, let me also let you know that Lakura has killed about 13 vigilantes in Kebbi over the weekend. Also, there's a story that I saw saying that I think I have it. It's on the page of I think it's Vanguard or one of those newspapers. Let me look at it. It's the Vanguard newspaper for the weekend. And it says, fear in 9 states as suspected herdsmen resume abduction and killings. Residents are making gripping sexual claims. Police are confirming 3 dead, 13 kidnapped victims in Benue. Yoruba groups decry the kidnappings in Southwest. Plateau, hunt down the attacker, says President Tinubu. Man threatening Southerners in Kaduna arrested. There's a lot that's happening. I will keep emphasizing that these things are underreported. But the police is busy tear gassing peaceful protesters. At what point is law enforcement, the government, legislature, every single person going to take the insecurity in this country seriously? Does it seem in any way that government is serious with dealing with insecurity? And I just gave you a few numbers and what's happening. I didn't just talk about the north. There's Lakura is disturbing in one part. The killings in Benue. ACF is saying the killings in Plateau, stop it. And the Southwesterners are also complaining about these herdsmen. But then the government of Edo State is saying that the killing in Uromi was perpetrated by the PDP. Maybe the PDP is doing all of this across the country. Can somebody hold them? Welcome to Hard Facts. The phone lines are open 0201-277-0993. That's the number for you to call if you're male. For the female, 0201-465-7190. Join us live on Facebook and on YouTube. Post your comments. Yes, these are the big stories from the weekend. I'd like for you to join the conversation. Let's start with that. And then, of course, I will play you a clip. Because Nigerians were asking for the head of the person who caused that gridlock on Wednesday. I've got something for you from the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi. In the meantime, let's go to the phone line. 60 seconds is all you have. Go straight to the point. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello.
You're not a woman. Don't call the ladies' line. I've come today for you people. It's simple instruction. How do you guys make it through the day if you can't follow simple instruction? Don't call the female line if you're a man. Okay? Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Ambrose.
Ambrose, why do you sound like you're not in the mood?
Maryann, I'm tired. Because all these things, I don't understand. Peaceful protesters, they are hounding them. And then people who are troubling Israel, they are there. And then the policemen, they are not enough. Recruit more policemen is a problem. Before you became the president, you said you will recruit 50 million youths every year. None. Now you have, they say police national day or whatever. That's why you see me that my voice is so low. I don't understand what is happening in this country. Hunger is everywhere. The protesters are protesting that there is hunger in the land, and you say they should not protest. They are the people posing dangers. Those who are
in Lekki Phase 1. Should we be concerned about our safety in Lagos State? Hello, Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. How are you doing today? This one concerns you. Also, I forgot. There's one story that I really needed for us to talk about, and I hope that we can talk about it on Checkpoint. Yeah. This is the governor's special. Tinubu's aide actually said that $1 can buy a meal in Nigeria, unlike in the US. He was guest on a podcast with Sheon Kimbaloye, and it was reported in the newspaper that his special advisor on economic affairs, Tope Fashola, defended the value of the naira locally despite its weakness against the dollar. It is weak, whether you like it or not, against the dollar. Fashola, who spoke during a podcast, addressed how poverty is measured globally, saying, and I quote, many Nigerians misunderstood or misunderstand what is termed as multi-dimensional poverty. He said, some people don't understand the meaning of multidimensional poverty. They think multidimensional poverty is worse than food poverty. What multidimensional poverty means is that maybe the school your children attend is too far from you or the hospital, and they categorize you as multidimensional. He went on to say that while the naira may appear weak when compared to the dollar, its purchasing power remains strong in local context. What can you buy? Can you buy bread for 1,500 naira? Just asking for a friend. He says 1,500 naira is a lot of money for many people in Nigeria. He says $10 won't buy you lunch anywhere in the US. Sometimes that's a lie, sir. That's a big lie. I beg to differ. With $5 you can get a happy meal. Yes, you can. And then he says, he says $10 won't buy you lunch anywhere in the US. Sometimes you need at least 20 to 30 dollars. That is 30,000 naira in Nigeria. I really don't want to keep going, except you want me to. But what are your thoughts? I want to hear from you, Lagos. While you are still at home, thinking whether you should protest or not, while they are spraying you people with tear gas.
More news and information coming.
We'll be right back.
Back in a moment.
Mom's love is pure. She does. Mom's special jollof puts a smile on your face. Mom's yummy fries cheers you up. Mom tastes tea, nourishes the family. Golden Terra oil, tasty. Golden Terra oil, nourishing. Golden Terra oil, Golden Terra soya oil.
Golden Terra oil helps mom pour her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra oil, pour pure love.
But why? No, see, say this big bull bag of rice no get the new big bull holographic seal. Not true.
Introducing the Big Bull holographic seal tape, your favorite authentic Big Bull rice, 50 kg and 25 kg. Now with holographic seal tape. This is to ensure you get the premium product from Big Bull rice. Do not buy if the holographic seal tape is not on the bag or is broken. Big Bull rice, tasty rice, nourished you.
This Easter, bring the whole family and escape to paradise at Ziba Beach Resort. Sun, sand, and unforgettable moments await. Enjoy Easter egg hunts, beach games, family activities, and movies under the stars. Plus delicious feasts and endless seaside fun. Call 0704 7300 013 or visit www.zibabeachresort.com. Ziba Beach Resort, where every holiday feels like paradise.
Meals, don't compromise. Go for gold.
Rich, consistent taste for cooking mouth-watering soups, stews, and jollof. Choose wisely. Choose Gold. Terra Gold Seasoning Cube.
One cube. Endless possibilities. Terra Gold.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire, their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight, each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes much higher, the battle returns and it's full of fire. Fan Battle 4 with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Then step right up. It's time for more. Register now and take your stand. Your time to shine is now at hand.
Registration is ongoing on www.nigeriainfo.fm.
And Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria. Experience a better way to stay connected.
Listen, fellas and girls.
Download the Nigeria Info mobile app on iOS and Google Play Store. Join the conversation and stay connected. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The conversation is just a click away. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Hard Facts.
All right, we're back. It's 29 minutes come past the 3 o'clock hour. It's still Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. I'm Maryann Okon, and we are live from Lagos, Nigeria. We're looking at the big weekend stories, and just in case you're just joining us, let me bring you up to speed. Top story here is about us here in Lagos. There seems to be this thing. I mean, someone just sent me a message on Facebook Live saying, well, it's not just Lekki, it's well, he says it's Lekki, but then it's not just in estates. They're attacking people even on the streets. But then the Punch newspaper published this story saying that some armed men armed to the teeth were caught on camera vandalizing and terrorizing Lekki estates, and they were targeting luxury cars, by the way. And I'm asking, as a Lagos resident, are you worried? Should we grab the shokoto of the governor and the commissioner of police? Because and Benjamin Hunde, should we grab them? Also, the special assistant, special advisor to Mr. President on Economic Affairs, Dr. Fashua, says that $1 can buy you a meal in Nigeria, unlike in the US. Like, you guys don't understand what multidimensional poverty is. Well, Nigerians in Port Harcourt, Abuja, and in Lagos, dared the police and still went out to protest the Take It Back movement. But some people stayed at home. And those who went out were tear gassed by police officers, while the Arewa Consultative Forum is telling the federal government to stop the killings in Plateau, the killings in Benue as we speak. Lacroix is killing people as we speak also. At least 13 people have been killed. Vigilantes, the ones who have decided that they're going to protect their people, have been killed in Kebbi. Also, there's fear in 9 states, including Southwest, because herdsmen have renewed attacks. Are we going to still politicize the issue, or are we going to be serious about it? And when are we going to be serious about this? And I'm asking government, state, local, federal government, or are you still playing to the gallery and politicizing the issue? Or are you going to wait till all of us die? What's going to happen? Join the conversation, Lagos. 60 seconds is all you have. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Zoboli calling from Ikorodu.
Go ahead.
You asked, are we worried about the vandals caught on camera? Of course, Maryann, we're worried about everything. Everything in this country. The state of the nation, the insurgency, the bandits that are brazen in their attitude of killing people and they're not being brought to book. Everything is just worrisome, tiresome. Everything. Is the government hands-on? Certainly not. And then it pains me that the same government that rode on the back of opposition just to get into power, only for them to turn around and do worse. How can you tear gas protesting citizens that are simply displaying their franchise? Are they not citizens of this country anymore? How can you see? I know the policemen are doing their job, but then they are also in for this. Because whatever we're clamoring for today has to do with their own welfare, their remuneration, and everything about them. How many police wives, how many wives of policemen are suffering? Their children, yet they are segregating people. We are a weapon fashioned against ourselves in this country. See, problem will not stop, not because we don't want it to stop, but because we are hands in glove.
All right. Thank you very much.
With kids' glove.
Thank you very much for calling, Mrs. Zoboli. Thank you. 60 seconds is all you have. Straight to the point. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Good afternoon, Maryann.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
You have a man on the line.
Go ahead. 60 seconds.
First off, there is an island called the Sentinelese Island in India. The government is not going there to take a mineral. I can say the government is not benefiting anything from the island. But the government protects the people, the lives of the people in there by telling people they can't go there. You know, they are trying to protect the life of those people in that island. So if the land of such people that government has no benefit, from that environment is so important to government, how much more the life of Nigerians who pay tax, who work, for the development of the country? I don't think we have a serious government. And then for the protest, that is going on, my take is controversial. I think the protest is malicious because that protest coincides with the day when we know the Nigerian police, we obviously make headlines, for maligning the people. So it would have been better if the protest, had end maybe tomorrow. I mean, it's holding tomorrow or had end yesterday.
Okay.
So, but the government the police is paying to the end of the protesters. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much for calling. 60 seconds is all you have. 0201 277 0993. That is the mail line. For the female, 0201 465 7190. That's for the ladies. You can join us live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. You can send a message on X. Use the hashtag Hard Facts. On WhatsApp, it's 08095975805. That's 08095975805. If you're listening from outside of the country, you want to be part of the conversation, call us via WhatsApp. It's 08095975805. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon. My name is Robert.
Go ahead, please.
Those guys you said they were armed to the teeth. You know what? Do you know what it means to say somebody is armed to the teeth? How can you vandalize a car? You say somebody was armed to the teeth. I saw the video now and I watched the something. I blame the CCTV guy. What is the work of somebody who is in the courtroom? Is it not his responsibility to track crime? You snap something, you are posting on social media.
So the CCTV guy is the security guy. He's supposed to go and meet the people that have weapons. He's supposed to fight them down.
The security man supposed to be apprehended. You must have connived. Your job is to prevent crime.
The CCTV guy's job is to apprehend. Sorry, Robert, say that
what
again.
I mean is that the people that were vandalizing, were they apprehended? Were they caught? And you are in CCTV control room. What is the job? Well, that's my question. Your job as a CCTV man is to apprehend and monitor and detect crime. Now the
CCTV man's job is not to... Robert, please.
It does not make sense now.
No. You're a security man doesn't mean that you're the CCTV guy. No. The CCTV guy can be anybody. It can be anybody. Doesn't mean that he's the security guy. That CCTV is there. He can be the one that would alert the security guy. But how many estate security guys have guns? Is there an approval by the police or the AIG or the IGP that security men that are in charge of estates can carry guns? Because we have all kinds of uniformed security agents. How many of them have guns? Apart from those estates that have, armed security men who are police officers. How many? But you can't just sit in your house and say, oh, the CCTV guy is supposed to be the one to apprehend them. How? With his baton? Come on, man. Be realistic. Don't do that. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Do call me back if you can. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Maryann Okon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling
Good
from?
afternoon. This is Joy from me, but how was your weekend?
Great, Joy. Go ahead.
So please, this killing. See, I feel for my country. Every blessed day you hear story of killing. Look at Plateau now. Look at Benue. Look at KB. And we have lawmakers. And they are sitting down because they see that they have bulletproof cars, that it will not affect them. And the president is there, working visits. The vice president who said that he will take care, increase security in the country. All of them, they kept quiet because they feel that their family are not involved in this thing. It's bad, though. Do they want everybody to die?
Thank you for calling. I don't have the answer to that
bad.
question.
I'm not happy. It's a very big shame to this our country.
All right. Thank you, Joy, for calling. I do appreciate it. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello. Good afternoon, Miriam.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, quick one. This is Monday from Nigeria.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. Remember, they say that 2 naira can feed us for 1 year, but they must not go unpunished.
No, that's not what he said. He said $1 in Nigeria can buy you a meal.
I know. That is why I say that. Let them say that it's 2 naira can even feed us for 1 year. So that at time, how can $1? The person that is saying that I can $1 if for a meal for a day, So I don't know. This government, they are confused actually. And for a pebble, I always say on this platform, let Pebolo go to Edo State and present budget and call the figure, not to carry talk what you don't supposed to talk.
No, you're being too personal, man. Stop that. Don't do that. No, come on, man.
Okay, please. This government, all of them, they are confused. They are confused. That's the situation of it. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Don't attack the guy. He might not be as educated as you, but he's governor. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hi, Maryann. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, but I'm on the road.
Go ahead.
You see, Dr. Fashua, I want to promote him to becoming a professor of economics. And the first example is that he has advised his president to bring Nigeria to the level of becoming the poverty capital of the world. This is the most prolific poverty creator in the history of Nigeria, this regime. And for Dr. Fashua to be talking like this, he's indeed a professor. He's only beautifying the failure of Tinubu. And unfortunately so, comparing Nigeria and America, what is the minimum wage in America? What are the other living conditions in America and here? And what is the propensity of you making money here and there? What is the security level? This man is a disgrace. Thank you.
Hey, wahala. Okay, for those of you who have been asking for the head of someone, this is what the Minister for Works had to say about the person who called for the shutdown of the bridge. And he was on Arise Television. Please take a listen. This video is courtesy of Arise Television.
Stopped because the closure of the bridge, the process should have been for him to have reported to the PAM secretary in writing and of course through WhatsApp message, because it's an emergency situation. And then the PAM secretary would have also reported to me. And of course, in an emergency situation, while you're reporting to PAM secretary, you are also, copying me as the minister, because it's an emergency situation. So that was not done. And we temporarily placed her on suspension to ascertain why that was done. And so she presented to us the picture of, the bridge as it was at the time she was closing it. So we saw that there was a very big, crack. And if that bridge was not closed at the time it was closed, it would have led to multiple traffic accidents. And that would have been good, lives would have been lost. And so when we looked at it, so we, agreed with her that there was a need to close that bridge. But the only mistake was that she should have escalated, the closure at the time she did. But I also saw that she announced to Lagosian in a couple of days, look, we are going to close this bridge. So after we looked at the whole thing in the ministry, so we decided to, recall her and pardon her for the honest mistake. So that's what happened. She has resumed her work.
Shigena. Welcome to Hard Facts. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Chris.
Go ahead, Mr. Chris.
Thank you very much. You know, I've been asking of Keshin Shetima about this insecurity of the thing. The Plateau the other day, I think 54 people. And he's celebrating whatever with the police. MBA, with all the learned men we have in that MBA, nobody can sue Keshin Shetima. All you hear from Nigerians, insecurity did not start today. We all are in for it. Let them continue. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling. I want to read some of the messages that are coming in. On Facebook Live, Case Holly says, talk by saying $1 can buy food in Nigeria. That man is not thinking. Why did he convert US dollar to Nigeria? $1 can buy something in the US. Can we buy something with 1 naira in Nigeria? Tokpa should burn his certificate if he does not know the strength of the currency in their respective countries where it's being spent. Malam Maduka Emeka here says, is $1 supposed to be 1,500 naira? If this government knows what they're doing and someone is here saying what they don't know, 1,500 naira can't buy you balanced diet in a canteen. But $1,500 you can't finish for feeding in a week in the US. Another person here, Peter Ode, says the whole Lekki issue is becoming too much. It's not only luxury cars. If your car breaks down on the road, you're in big trouble. They will charge you. If you can't pay, they will vandalize your car and beat you up, even in front of the police. And it's getting worse every day. Yes, I can attest to that because 2 of my colleagues in the newsroom 2 weeks ago, they were exposed to that on the bridge. What's happening in Lagos, though? Because I don't... Once again, I'm greeting the governor. How are you, sir? Do you know what's happening in your Lagos? Let's go to WhatsApp here. This one says, Maryann, the frequency is clashing. I'm hearing you and 98.3 at the same time. Sorry, you. Our engineers are checking it out. Don't worry, they're going to check it out. Engineers, please, check it out. Nigeria and Nigerians are under a president that is autocratic, a tyrant and intolerant of opposing views and opinion. He was pretending as a Democrat and progressive when he's actually brutal, like his copious friends. The wind has blown and his buttocks and his true personality is being revealed. He protested when he was out of power. No government agency tear gassed him then. Nigerians should rise and defend this fragile democracy before we lose it. By the way, talking about Edo State, I'm going to have the APC and the PDP today on the 5 o'clock hour. There's an allegation against the PDP about the insecurity in the state. The APC has won at the tribunal, even though the PDP is going to the appeal court. So we're going to have that conversation back and forth because the PDP is insisting that the APC rigged that governorship election in Edo State. It's going to be a great conversation at 5. Don't miss it. Chooks from Ikorodu here says... The line special for women, other line are for men. Well, it's not an offense. So we're trying to encourage more women to call. So please leave the women's line. Don't try to make it a debate. Capish? Chris here from Accra says, state and story of under a man whom... The state and story of Nigeria under a man whom we said fought for democracy. No protest of any sort. sacking of elected democratic state governors and House of Assembly, undermining this constitutional charge by the National Assembly, doing voice notes instead of actual counting votes on a constitutional matter, fathom detention of people for criticizing government policies on the cybercrime law, plus lots more. Bola Tinubu wasn't a Democrat at all. He was just hiding under the guise. So now we know whom he truly is. Chris, thank you. This one says, please, what was that man who calls himself a special advisor actually saying? I could not make any sense at all in what he was saying there. We should please tell them that it's not compulsory to do analysis. If anyone doesn't have anything reasonable to say, they should just remain silent. I now believe that there are actually evil spirits at that Aso Rock and the corridors of power, because this is more than mere hypocrisy and bootlicking. He says, Chai, Nigerians. Sorry, Steve. Thank you. This one says, Maryann, is that Sowore guy okay? But why are these president's aides and assistants so lousy and careless in addressing national issues? Same as that by Onanuga too. All because they work for the president. A bunch of people without human feelings at all. Michael from Yaba. This one says, Maryann, people should stop comparing Nigeria with the US. They should compare Nigeria with neighboring African countries like Benin Republic and others. These countries are doing fantastically well in terms of economy, and their GDP is booming. You didn't give me your name, but thank you. This one says, when there is high level of poverty in the land, then no one is safe. This is a lesson to the elites and the rich. I've said this, that this government will do everything to stop peaceful protest and criticism. Well, the police is a victim of bad governance. I hope they learn one day. Insecurity is a problem. Well, I'm sure you mean well. I think this is the time for state and community policing. Toby from Ikoto. This one says, good afternoon, Maryann. It is worrisome and disheartening to think of how many Nigerians die on a daily basis. The federal government seems not to have a solution, neither the security agencies. That people cannot travel with confidence is strange. When will all this situation change? Chima. Amam. This one says, most of these people don't know the level of poverty. $1 can't buy you candies, but can 1 naira buy sweets? Okay, you're saying $1 can buy you candies, okay, but can 1 naira buy sweets? Tokpa Fashiwa is acclaimed to have first class, but his reasoning is below par. How quick can you make $10 in USA compared to 1,600 naira in Nigeria? The level of those ruling us, very appalling. Nigerians are not hungry. If we are, I'm sure that's what you mean, we will all troop out with our hungry stomachs. CCTV picking this is not new. People come to estates to rob regularly. Nobody's safe, even those who live in fortresses. This is from Ayo. I want to quickly take something from X and then come back to the phone lines. I have just about 4 minutes before we wrap things up here. Joy Forever says, there is need for concern. Have you seen foreigners on Lekki areas? Some sleep on bikes and on the streets. Tokpa Fashiwa is not different from all the sycophants promoting Tinubu. Are we spending dollars in Nigeria? Closure of Independent Bridge showed no coordination, but pure Joy, your message is not complete. All right, back to the phone lines. 60 seconds is all you have. Go straight to the point. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Engineer Christian from Ejibo. Maryann, that president special advisor, I think that man is suffering from multidimensional poverty of the brain.
How dare you speak about the special advisor to the president in that manner? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare he tell us such thing? How dare he tell us such thing? How dare he tell us such thing?
Thank you so much for calling. I don't know what. Okay, why are you asking me? I should do what now? How am I supposed to answer this question?
No, you always come for their defense now.
No, I'm not defending him. I'm just saying that. How dare you?
Why should he tell us such trash? Now, when we reply back, you're asking me, why am I telling him such thing? Why should he tell Nigerians such? Are we not human beings? Because it's opportune to be there. He don't know what Nigerians are passing through. He's suffering from multi-weighting illiteracy self.
Oh, yeah, bye-bye. Be going, eh? Thank you for calling. I've got 2 minutes on the clock. I'll take a few more calls and then we can wrap things up. Don't forget, on the other side of the clock, it's checkpoint, and I want to check in with you. Wike said that he did not slum, and that people cannot be wishing evil on somebody like him. There's a lot more to talk about. What's the power situation in your area? We're talking again about power, and I want to give you some. It's something that Jide Pratt posted. I want to play for you in your hearing, and then we can judge about it. Yeah. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Hello.
Hello, Maryann.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Triple A from Mojo.
Ngwana, let's go.
Yeah, you see, what is going on now is clear to everybody that something is wrong at that Aso Rock. And I will advise all the media aides that, as the Bible says, that silence is golden. If they don't have anything to say, they should not come there to be. You see, education is different from wisdom. Some people are just they are just academically high, but they are in when it comes to morality and wisdom, they are zero.
Okay.
Everybody is angry now. You come to the station and you start talking like this. How will people be happy with you?
Okay. All right.
People are not helping the administration at all. They are not helping the administration. No.
Thank you, Triple A, for calling. God bless you for calling. I thank you so much. I can take one last call and then we're gone for a break. Apologies. Call me back if that was you. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts. Hello. Anybody home? Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes. What's your name? Where are you calling from? We have 50 seconds. Go quickly.
Yes, my name is Nathaniel. I'm calling from Ibejuleki. In fact, when you have, it is only in the country, if we actually have human beings governing us as leaders, then our country will have been better. But where you have people that are not human beings, I pity Aso Rock. Aso Rock seems to have been possessed by some powerful demons that actually manipulate the minds of these people. That professor is not a professor. In fact, my grandfather is educated than him.
He's a doctor.
Because I don't know where his sense and logic.
He's a doctor.
A doctor. We have native doctors. My grandfather was a native doctor before he died. So he's not a professor. You
guys are not
and he's not a doctor.
not feeling fine today.
Yes, he seems to be thinking from the other side of the
thing. No, we have to go. Thank you.
Need to.
Thank you. We don't have time. You guys are not nice.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
How do we make our cooking come alive? Oh, for that tasty meal where you like, oh, I mean, you want cook food to impress, oh,
Whether it's jollof or na stew, even for porridge or spaghetti, cook to impress with Pepper Terra.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info Daily Winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *0 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
This dollar wahala now, wow! Everything just dey expensive.
Not true. But make we look and well, my brother. See, your shoe na from Italy, your shirt na from Turkey, your phone na from China, your car na from Japan. In fact, everything wey dey your body so na import the importer. I beg you, how that one take consign dollar? If price of dollar go come down, e get many things wey we suppose do. Like wetin? Number 1, we suppose dey export pass how we dey import. Number 2, we suppose dey buy more made in Nigeria products. Number 3, make we support local business. And number 4, if you want send dollar and other foreign currency enter Nigeria, make we dey use international money transfer agents.
What you dey talk dey make sense o.
Oh, country people, make we join hand reduce the pressure on our naira, grow our export market, and increase forex inflow. Now our hand e dey o. This message now from Bankers Committee.
That special secret that awakens taste buds. Mouth-watering wonder with awesome aroma. Terra seasoning cubes.
Terra seasoning cube turns your meals into a masterpiece.
Unwrap joy, unleash taste. Hey, come cook with Terra cubes. Come cook with Terra.
I say Nigerian, my rice must be premium. I want a stone-free rice. I don't want it gummy rice. That's why I choose Kiara. See, I see they swell Kiara. The aroma they make me hungry. Oh yeah, give me some. From the east to the west, pretty ladies here. Eat 35 bar and protein. Oh yes, from the north to the south, African king rice can be found. Choose Kiara rice when no go let you down. Joy, joy, joy. The taste of joy is here. Pretty lady, African king, very good. Proudly Nigeria and Bogu rice.
Experience the taste of joy with Kiara Rice Mills, makers of Pretty Lady, African King, Proudly Nigeria, Red Eagle, and Bogu Rice. Kiara Rice Mills, the taste of joy in every grain.
Unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermalt, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. The center for news.
Hello, Lagos. Good evening.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's